Hey everybody, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
Taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't
They're still preparing for war.
So prepared for war.
need behind.
Just need to fucking find my way. I'm going the wrong way.
You are and you aren't.
I can crawl. Or do I need to be up there and out and about? Or am I down on this ground level? I think I need to be up and around.
It's hard to tell. Because you need to go towards that Cutter's Gate.
Okay, yeah,
That seems right.
This is the path. This is the path. Make for liberty.
So between this episode and the last, I was telling Andrew how my mother went to a Star Trek museum in New York. And how that I know she's a fan of the old Star Trek. You know what I mean? Like the original Star Trek.
Like with fucking Captain Kirk.
Yeah. I'm more of a Picard if I was ever a Star Trek fan, which would have been Next Generation. I was more of a Next Generation fan because I like Patrick Stewart.
I don't know. It's an old person's show. Like my grandfather would watch it, so as a kid, and it just seems boring. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like the concept of Star Trek is pretty cool, just traveling around
Different planets and
but like the reality of it though is just like with the budget and stuff you have, you're basically I always just saw them talking on the ship and doing whatever. Not like a whole lot of action oriented, you know what I mean? It's not like Star Wars where there's more like, adventure going on. Just an old man show.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming.
Well, you saw the new Star Trek movies, right?
Ruins are just over
The
there,
first
as
one?
is the creature I told you about,
Maybe.
I'd imagine. Would you mind?
And it's meh.
Yeah.
They they fucked Wrath of Khan. They did it wrong.
Khan!
I don't. Where it seemed that the final showdown was they switched it and it was Spock and him and just why you changing stuff.
I'm also a fan of Doctor Who, and that's one of those ones that's, I guess you would call an old
That's
person.
an old man show
Yeah,
too. Doctor Who. What's this guy?
This must be our unwanted visitor.
I ain't scared of you. You're one little eyeball. I fought your kind before. Titan!
Oh, I think he cast a Doom on you.
I do want to get out of here. Just interested to see if you're going to be able to hear what the fuck we're saying during this battle.
During this battle. It should, I think, bringing it down in volume should have helped a good deal. So you should be able to hear us now, no problem. Have you ever seen Black Mirror?
No, I never have.
That's good.
Just like a weird anthology thing.
Yeah, it's an anthology.
Yeah, where
each episode is its own thing.
I've just never been a fan of that kind of format in TV.
Some of the episodes have callbacks to further episodes. Like, it's better to watch them in order. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, I would if I
Yeah.
did ever give it a shot. But
there's some good stuff in there. It's not to mention it's a horror anthology, so it's like it's
yeah, I don't mind like season anthologies, like American Horror Story or something. But like when it's legit episode to episode, I'm just like, what's, like Twilight Zone or Outer Limits or fucking whatever.
yeah.
Go down, bitch!
There it is. Enemy slain.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Quest complete.
He's like the things I do for mid women.
We got the Eye of the
The eye
Warrior.
of the warrior increases strength. Fuck that. That's not very good, but whatever. I'll take it. Travel back to mid.
We're out of high potions.
I could always buy some more. I didn't realize I didn't have any. I'll see what old lady Karen's up to.
Eleanor has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prism for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him? See what he makes of it?
I can.
Right away.
Old Hippocrates. One time she was watching me play this, and she's like, "Talk to Hippocrates." I'm like, that's just not. Like, she honestly, I'm like, that was your pronunciation. She was a science person in school. I was an English person. That's the difference. Hippocrates.
Hippocrates? Harpocrates, at least.
No.
You know, one other thing I just wanted to mention about this game specifically. Other Final Fantasies and just JRPGs in general, they give the women big bazongas.
They do.
And in this one, they're kind of like tame. You know what I mean?
Well, Final
Like-
Fantasy's never been a game where it's about big-breasted.
Well, Lulu
Women.
in Final Fantasy X, and then you have...
Oh, did she have big tits?
Our pleasure.
Were they like big though? Like she
No,
was.
I guess they weren't like...
she was attractive, but where's your fucking patience? Yeah, she was an attractive character, but I didn't think like, oh, big titties for the sake of big titties.
That's true, yeah. I think it was the outfit was revealing more, you know what I mean?
but
than
like other
anything.
than that, they've never really had like.
But then, like, wasn't there... Well, the character in the bad Final Fantasy. Not 13, but the one that...
Lightning don't have big tits either.
Huh?
Lightning don't have big tits either.
No, that's why I said not 13.
That's the bad one.
No, the one that's worse than that one. One we're never playing for the channel. 15.
You barely see women.
But the mechanic is known for, like...
I don't even remember what she looks like. That's how long I played that.
I think her name's Sid,
When the
actually.
fuck did I play that game? Probably the year it came out.
Yeah.
And I haven't touched it since.
Yeah. That was 15, right?
Yeah, there was a mechanic lady of some kind.
What are these notes around the edges? She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat. on the
Cindy,
inside,
not Sid.
and yet remain
Cindy.
cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink.
Yeah, but you know, maybe it is just Final Fantasy.
She's
But,
struggling to
like,
find anything that meets her needs.
the outfit's revealing. She doesn't have the big...
I mean, yeah.
You know what I
guess
mean? Like,
could-
it's just-
like the yeah.
Yeah.
Or if you might be able to search the records for one.
It's like, let's put her in a,
It's not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
Still, they don't overdo it like other
other JRPGs.
JRPGs. They're a bit more subdued.
Its
Right.
blighted waters eat away far more
But this one, they're just not doing it at all,
I
which
think
is,
this is
nice.
a pretty grounded
Yeah.
game.
Well, they wanted to make this more serious and not
It is
so,
more
you know.
serious, yeah.
nonetheless.
Like even that horror lady, the Wind Lady, didn't have like huge tits. I mean, she was seductive and stuff, but like not like a total bimbo slut with big tits.
And supplies.
Yeah, I just want to say I appreciate that in this game because it's like any other
I see.
JRPG would have had it, you
A
know.
bunch of pivots.
Yeah.
They really are.
Speak of a preparation known as moon dew.
Moon Dew.
It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we
Dragonfire.
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection it requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obolus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Thanks, Hippocrates. I appreciate it.
Don't let my dog sniff out your nuts.
Yeah.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will
Well,
do this.
Why gave us this decision?
Obviously,
Obviously.
I'm taking Jill. Why would I take
Yeah.
the random woman that's not our love interest that
Right,
we probably
right.
wouldn't see again? You know what I mean? All right. Well, next time I guess we're gonna make the obvious choice.
The obvious, the only choice.
the only choice of who's coming with us. And stuff.
All right. So yeah, letting off Steam 3, Out of the Shadow.
Yeah, it's like the main quest, but it's a sub main quest.
Yeah. Because it's a 3-parter main quest, and we're
Yeah.
on part 3 of that
Part
main
three
quest.
of
So
that main quest.
we'll be moving along pretty well here, and then we'll get into a big climactic giant battle. And
Well, luckily
more
I don't think we have. I'm trying to remember which one's even next
yeah,
of the two that are available.
Mhm.
So I can't remember.
yeah,
But obviously one of them we're not gonna have to fight.
right. Yeah, we must be getting pretty close to the must be what 3/4 the way through, not including DLC.
Pretty far, cause like if we're looking at, cause there's a big chunk of story between like the summon powers we get, and it's like 1, 2, 3. There's 3, and then obviously the 4th one is DLC. So I think we need 4 more summons.
Okay.
So it's a lot of time more than you think.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna beat Final Fantasy X's length at the end of this session here. I know that
Wow.
much.
Yeah,
So hell yeah.
that's crazy. This will be our longest Final Fantasy,
Oh,
probably.
absolutely, it will be.
All right. Well, we will see you guys next time for another exciting episode of Final Fantasy.